If you were fired from your job today, could you survive for 6 months? This is an important question and one that reveals whether or not you have an emergency fund. It's essential for your financial health to have an emergency fund and to set aside a portion of your income each month to save. However, the question arises, how can I save when I barely have enough to live on? It's true that when your income is low, it's difficult to think about saving. But I want to assure you that it is still possible to save, even on a low income. There's a good reason for this, and I'd like to share it with you in this video. If your earnings are modest, your savings goals will be different from someone who earns thousands of dollars a month. The first goal you can set is to create an emergency fund designed to save money for unexpected events like job loss, illnesses, car or home repairs. Even if you can't save $300 a month, you can start with $10. Even if you have debts, that doesn't prevent you from starting to save. In this case, your savings goal would be to pay off your debts as quickly as possible. This shows that saving money isn't always about accumulating large sums in your bank account, but about developing the habit of saving. Why is this habit so crucial? Because it prepares you for the day when your income increases. You'll already be accustomed to this habit and will be able to grow your capital quickly. However, if you don't learn to manage your money, even if you earn a little, you'll end up spending everything, no matter how much your income is. This is a well-known fact among some sports stars or business owners who are now bankrupt. When it comes to financial habits, we should start with the first way to save when you have a small income: acquiring the habit of saving through continuous repetition. Repeating an action leads us to perform it automatically, and that's exactly what we want to achieve with saving. When you decide to start saving, you should do so before paying your expenses. It's safer and more beneficial. You can start with just 1% of your income and increase it as your circumstances allow. Although these savings won't make you rich immediately, they will motivate you to gradually increase the percentage you save over time. Now you might be wondering how to save more than just 1%. One strategy is to look for ways to save on your daily expenses. Often, without realizing it, we spend on small things, thinking they won't add up at the end of the month. These small expenses can add up to a significant amount that could be put to better use. If you don't know exactly what you're spending your money on, you're likely spending more than necessary. Therefore, I recommend creating a detailed budget and recording all your expenses, such as food, housing, transportation, entertainment, etc. Then identify and reduce or eliminate unnecessary expenses. All the money you save this way can be allocated to your savings. Additionally, you can use your creativity to find ways to cut costs without sacrificing quality or comfort. For example, research if there are more affordable phone plans available, compare prices before making purchases, take advantage of sales, among other strategies. The third step is to review your habits. Just as we can find ways to save on our daily expenses, we can also do this with our habits. Some habits cause us to lose money, while others prevent us from earning more. For example, smoking is a habit that harms your health and also drains your wallet. The same goes for gambling and betting, where you gradually lose money, or spending too much time watching TV or on social media. These habits prevent money from entering your pocket. Although changing your habits requires time and effort, you can invest in increasing your income while reviewing and replacing those habits that are harming your finances with healthier ones. I know from personal experience that it's not easy, but it's possible. In this video, I'll teach you 8 small habits that will improve your life forever, which I recommend you watch after this. When we refer to income, we reach crucial point number 4, increasing your earnings. The previous advice will help you develop the habit of saving, which is fundamental, but it's important to remember that this habit alone won't make you wealthy. If you're looking to make significant changes to your financial situation, you need to find ways to increase your income. Reducing unnecessary expenses is important, but there will come a point when you can't cut back any further, and you'll also need to boost your earnings. That's why there's no better way to save than to increase your income. Set a clear goal to increase your income. For example, you could set a goal to increase your earnings by 10%. How long do you think it will take to achieve this? It's important to write it down on paper and keep it visible so you can read it every day and commit to it. Don't underestimate the importance of acquiring new skills or knowledge to increase your income. This shouldn't just be a reason to settle for your current situation, but a motivation to strive and constantly seek new opportunities. If you want to see real changes in your financial life, it's crucial that you take action. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a like so we know you appreciate content on this topic. Never make these mistakes with your money. If you want to save, watch closely to see if you're falling into any of these patterns. Claire, Richard, and Marcos decided to start saving from their next paycheck. However, Richard chose a simplistic strategy: cover all expenses first and deposit whatever was left into his savings account. By the end of the month, there was nothing left to save. In the second month, he only managed to deposit the money he found in his pants pocket. And in the third month, he spent his entire salary before saving anything, concluding that he couldn't save in his situation. The first mistake that prevents you from saving is leaving savings for the end of the month. It's better to set a fixed amount to save and prioritize this before spending. Claire, on the other hand, decided to consistently save 7% of her salary. Over 4 months, she accumulated a good amount in her savings account. However, one day while shopping, she saw a beautiful bag in her favorite color and impulsively bought it. She realized after getting home that she didn't need another bag and didn't have a clear goal for her savings, which led to a rapid decrease in her balance. The second mistake when saving is not having a specific goal. It's important to set clear goals and remind yourself of them to avoid unnecessary spending that could hinder your savings efforts. Marcos decided to save to buy a new car, setting a clear goal to save $4,000 for the purchase. This motivated him to cut expenses in his daily life. However, he tried to save more than his budget allowed, leading to extreme sacrifices and frustration. After 5 months of hardships, Marcos became discouraged and decided to abandon his goal of buying the car upon realizing he couldn't replenish the money he had spent from his savings. The third mistake is trying to save more than your budget allows. It's important to set realistic goals and adjust your savings plan according to your current income and expenses. Don't push yourself to save more than you can, as this can lead to demotivation and abandoning your financial goals. That was our video for today. I hope it has helped you in some way to better understand strategies for saving even with a low income. If you're new to the channel, subscribe so you don't miss our content. See you in the next video.